Hi, thank you very much for turning back in. My name is Veiny. In my channel, I talk about my houseplant and my Hoyas. Today, it is another unboxing for 2023 that, except from Hoya My Gosh, there is also sales by the end of the year, but this one actually I purchased when there is a discount from a very popular online Hoya collector store from Poland, Hoya Passion. I am very happy that I finally managed to muster up my courage to place an order. The reason is because there are more than 800 or maybe 900 species available. The availability updates every week. Also, I found that the owner, Edita, she often had this kind of small discount here and there. That's why I just waited until I saw there's a code for me to input. Then I can have probably like 20% or sometime maybe 25% off. Just a little bit of background of this placement. I ordered this one around in end of November. That was the time, Black Friday. Now I remember, the last Friday of November, there is a kind of like flash sale for just 1 or 2 days. Then I placed my order because I saw one Hoya finally existed. Not going to tell you, but I'm going to show you while I'm unboxing this one. So I placed this order in end of November. I didn't ask Edita to ship it right away because I'm going to travel for a month, and I asked her if she could send it after the beginning of January. And she's really responsive, and you can actually talk to her directly on Instagram. That's how I contacted her. And I told her that I would like to ship this one later on. And she did that, and I'm very happy that everything goes really smooth until UPS received this order. For some reason, Edita has already provided the invoice and all of the information, including the phytosanitary certificate, to UPS. And UPS say that they do not have the invoice. And back and forth, which makes this parcel stuck in Poland for 5 or even like 6 days. And throughout that time, this parcel could actually be delivered to my home. But what Edita is really helpful is that she contacted UPS many times to tell them what they need is already attached, and also tried to resolve the problem for me. So I really appreciate that, because I'm pretty sure Edita is really busy with all of the different orders that is placed, and her store is one of the most popular one as far as I know in Europe. Let me know in the comment box down below if you know there is another huge Hoya collector that I should know. And I just find it really helpful from her, because I just told her about the situation. I called UPS in Poland. They say that they are missing some information, and Edita has to call them on her end. Otherwise, they can't release this parcel and start sending it to Norway. And Edita helped me to probably called UPS 4 to 5 times. And by end of Friday, they finally managed to clear everything. And then it took another 3 days to deliver. So then I would say Edita probably sent this out maybe on Monday, last Monday, and today is the next Monday. So in total, I would say it's around 8 days in transit. And Edita also advertised saying that she's only going to cut the cuttings the day of shipment. So I am very excited to bring you a close-up look, and also the unboxing of this 12 Hoya cutting that I have here. I'm very excited about this. Let's have a look. Okay, now let's dig into it and then unbox it and see how everything looks like. Wow, this one looks so pretty. Look, this is like golden sheets. And then this nice thank you sticker. Wow, this is a lot. Whoa, a lot of fluff. Let's see. I'm just a bit afraid. Oh, wow. This is so pretty. Oh, that's so nice. I really like how it is packaged. Okay, let's. I also got some stars. This decoration is so pretty. Mm. Wow, this is such nice packaging. Very, very impressive. Now we have a lunchbox here. Open the lunchbox. More fluff. This in green. Oh my god, this is the first one that I was looking for. Oh my god. These are what I was looking for. Well, these, of course, all of them. This, particularly, the first one. Oh my god, this is so pretty, and it's actually pretty large. Such a big cutting. Thank you so much, Editha. I didn't expect this. I thought it's going to be just like very small, like this size, but it turned out to be much more than I thought. This is what I purchased for. The entire order is tagging along, piggy bag. This is Hoya Desvoeuxensis. If you remember, it includes in my Hoya wishlist last year, and I finally managed to have it. Okay, let's open it up and I can show you the actual look, how it looks like. This is incredible. My goodness, this cutting is way larger than I thought. It actually has 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes. I know this is just a long strand, but these are definitely viable if it grows a little bit more. So this is definitely a bonus. I really want this for so long, and look at this leaf shape. I've never seen close up like this for Desvoeuxensis, and I thought Desvoeuxensis is a slightly thicker leaf, but as you can see, Desvoeuxensis is actually a thin leaf Hoya, and also it has very prominent veining. And if you look at the back, it's also very smooth, and this is top-notch health as well, regardless how, well, it's not regardless, but considering 8 days of transit. This is fascinating. If I have to say about packaging wise, Hoya Passion's packaging is by far the most protective for Hoyas. Of course, for aeroids is a different story, but come on, this one, it just looks like a fresh cut. Incredible, beautiful. This one over here is Hoya EPC 690, IML 0438. It's very long. And the reason why I like this one, first of all, I've never really seen this particular species on video. It's kind of difficult, I would say, to find this long name Hoya and search on Instagram. But I really like this because of the dark surface. If you can see this close up, the leaf itself is very dark, and also it has this kind of sandpaper-ish texture, and the pointy leaf shape is also very attractive. I don't think I have anything with this particular texture, given that I have quite a lot of Hoyas in my collection. And as you can see, this is quite thick. If you ask me, I would say it reminds me of Revoluta a little bit. I can show you the picture on the side, and a little bit of Veiny, a little bit. It's incredible. Wow. This is another one that made up this order. This one here is Hoya Wightii, subspecies Wightii. I haven't really found a lot of pictures or any videos about Wightii. I wanted this one purely because of the picture that I saw on Editha and Hoya Passion's website. It is incredibly pretty. I like it from the picture, that I like how ruffly it is on the edge, as you can see. And also I like that kind of muted coloration. And now that I see it in person, it is Wow, this is really interesting. Of course, it is a very precious cutting. One leaf, one no, please don't die. But I think this one is a pretty good consistency. It's very thick still. Of course, it's not succulent like, but is still very firm. And I also like that kind of, you see that in the edge is a bit lime-ish color. Of course, not light green, but it's kind of like in the center, it's a bit more darker. And then on the edge, it is more lime color. Together with this vein, come on, this is incredible. I love this one. This one here is Hoya species from Indonesia. I am so happy that I placed the order because at the time when I saw this one, I wasn't really sure if I'm going to purchase it because it looks very much like Thuathienhuensis from the picture. But then I was like, well, why not just buy it and take a look how it looks like in real life. But yes, as you can see in this video, do you see that camouflage almost pattern on this leaf? The complexity of the silver and green, it's fascinating. And also look into how dark green it is on the undertone of this leaf. And the shape is not so big, but also not so small, which allows this creativity on the surface of the leaf. It looks incredibly attractive. Wow, I'm so happy. This is such a surprise for me. I thought this one is going to be, yeah, it looks nice. But now I feel like, wow, this is probably why I'm ordering it. Actually not, I just showed you those that I really like. The Desvoeuxensis is definitely the main reason why I placed this order, but come on, what? This is incredible. And what? It's 2 node. Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I love this one so much. This one over here is Hoya SP PNG SV 462. Again, I placed the order purely because I looked at the picture. It looks like it is a small leaf Hoya. I don't have this accession number. Why not try? But what? I'm pretty speechless at the moment because this one, if I see this one in real life, I will definitely get it. And I'm so glad that I do and placed the order from Aditya for this one. Aditya, I'm going to place more order from now on. I'm just going to place another order right after this video because the quality and the surprise that I have, I love that. And it also has some very long air roots. This one, what I really like about is that kind of ruffle. You see that curve on the leaf. It's not really kind of smooth, but it also has some kind of splash in the center. And the splash together with this dark green and also with the ruffle leaf. Goodness, what have I just ordered? A lot of surprises. Wow, that's purely magic. Now these two are tongue twister. At first, when I was reviewing what I have actually purchased, and at that time already paid, I thought I'd place an order of 2 same Hoyas. Look at these two. Could you see the difference? Yes, there is a difference. You're correct. One is Parvifolia, another one is Pyrifolia. I seriously thought I placed an order that is incorrect. I also thought this one is Parviflora, but no, this is not Parviflora, which I already have. This is Parvifolia. Leave a comment below if you also have this issue that you kind of mixed up 2 different Hoyas, which is completely different when it comes to looks. I struggled. This one here is named as Parvifolia. This one, it looks very similar to Hoya SP Restrava that I got from Indonesia, but I want to just purchase it just to see how similar it is. I think it might be very, very similar, but this one is much darker in the shade, and also it is much thicker. Of course, it depends on environment, but potentially they're different. These are extremely cute. It just looks like a piece of green bean. I always say that because all of the Hoyas that I like looks like green bean. And partly that's the reason why I say it looks like green bean all the time. I just like that kind of Hoyas. Look at this. And the surface is not smooth. It's a bit, I would say it's a bit like sandpaper. And if you look into this close up, it has this kind of small pinch on the top. And then on the side, you see how thick it is. I would say it's almost like 3 millimeters or even 4 millimeter thick. And on the back, it also have that kind of, see, that kind of dots. Very, very interesting. And this one over here, this one, it's the other confusing name, which is Hoya Pyrifolia. This Pyrifolia, it's a bit dehydrated, and you see from the close-up here, the leaves are extremely thin, and also I think because it is a bit dehydrated, it curled inwards a little bit more. But thank you very much. I did not expect this size, Editha. I thought it's going to be maybe like this small, like 2 notes, but you gave me so many. You gave me so much, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes. I'm gonna chop it into 2 parts. Let's see how it bounces back when I put it in water. But you can see that the leaf shape is very unique. It could be the similar way that looks like Hoya Bella type, but yeah, it's not the same. And also it's very dark when it comes to the foliage, and the shape of the leaf is very unique. I don't have like leaves like this. Of course you can see how dehydrated it is. Okay, I am going to put you into water right after. I'm going to close up, a bit more close up. You see that? It is really, really thin. Goodness. It's super cute. This one over here is Hoya species Cianjur. At the first time when I saw this, it is actually a recommendation from LB. I was not sure if this one is the same plant as Hoya Parvifolia, so at the time when he recommended me this, I did not purchase from him. But I was speaking with Ivy. She showed me that she has this species Cianjur, and then she said that it is very different from Parvifolia, because she said that she thought this one is the same species as Parvifolia, but at the time when she got it from LB, she said it's completely different. The surface is very kind of sandpaper-like, and also the texture, I would say the leaf thickness is very different. It's much thinner, and also if you look into the leaf, I can show you this. You see that the leaf has them kind of small dots, and that is something makes the sandpaper texture. And wow, again, I got 2 notes, 2 leaves. Thank you very much, I really like that. This one here is a bit of a stretch because of the tiny note. Yeah, this one is actually the smallest note that I had. But I hope that could root itself, because there is some air roots, which is pretty large air roots next to it already. This one here is Hoya Noel. I purchased this one basically, I don't know why I purchased this one. I think it's because of the name, and also the picture from Hoya Passion shows a very elongated leaf shape and also very dark foliage. And because of that, I said, well, why not? I am going to buy a number of Hoya so then I can make this package worth it. And I still like it, but I would say I like the previous one more, because this one, reminds me of David Comingi, and it also have that kind of elongated leaf shape, but I think this one is a bit thicker, perhaps, and also a little bit different in the shape. And wish me luck with this note. I need to think how to pop this up, because of the tiny note. I need some kind of help. Maybe some kind of arc, like a fork thingy that I can push this into the choose upon. This one over here is Hoya species Ovalau Isl. I hope I pronounced it right. I purchased this Hoya because I was suspecting that it is a small-ish leaf Hoya, and also I like thin leaf Hoya these days. And I really like how it turned out to be. It is relatively small, and it has the feature that I like, a small medium leaf Hoya, and also you can see that the veins, pretty insane. You can see that reflection, right? It reminds me of the kind of vein of my recent favorite, Lina Vagari, and then you look into the back, it also had this kind of similar kind of waxy surface and texture. Oh, I really like this one. I'm so excited to see how the flowers looks like. I am absolutely mesmerized with the leaf shape at the time when I saw the picture. That's why I decided to purchase it. Please keep growing, and first stage, please root. Look at this. Incredible. Ooh, this one is a big one. I am so happy that I placed the order for this one. This one over here, could you guess? The only large leaf Hoya that I have in this order, but I love this one. This one is Hoya Thuathienhuensis. Okay, one more time. Hoya Thuathienhuensis. I have Hoya Thuathienhuensis from a friend before, but unfortunately that one, it never rooted. And I remember at the time when I look into, pull up this pot from the pond, I saw some weird transparent worms. I have no idea what those ones are. I just immediately chucked that away, unfortunately. How crazy this shine it is. It is, first of all, super healthy. The leaves are thin, but it's super firm. And you can also see that hint of shine and that mid-rib, and also that kind of irregular form of the leaf shape. And this one here. Oh, thank you so much. And not just that, I thought you were going to sell me this one, which I'm already going to be happy. But you also have this entirely new vine, and with the peduncle. This is a very small one. It will be pure luck if I can actually make this alive, but come on, this is insane. How many notes do I have? 1, 2, 3 and a peduncle. Thank you. That's so nice. Incredible. Look at this. Oh, I love this one. Last one over here. This one is Hoya species Tarutao Island, Miral 151. I purchased this one because I thought the leaf shape and the pattern on the leaf shape is very pretty. And I thought it is this size from the picture, but it turned out to be 3 times larger than I thought. Not my favorite size, but I still very like the shape and also the combination of the splashes of the leaf. And you can see that this is a very nice shipper because it doesn't have any signs of deterioration. It just looks like it freshly chopped like 2 minutes ago, and it is also extremely thick, which allows it to be very easy to ship. I think that's the reason why you can see in the close-up it's so perfect when it comes to the condition. And I haven't got too much to say about this. It is, yeah, maybe doubled the size I think that it would be, but I will nurse you to a larger plant, and I will see by then what I'm going to do because I am running out of space. That's one of the reasons why I like to keep small leaf Hoyas, because they never really make you run out of space. And yes, this one is also nice. Well, thank you very much for staying until now. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing as excited as I am. As I said, I did not expect this level of excitement because I placed the order purely because of 2 Hoyas. First, definitely, is the Desvoeuxensis. Second is because of the Wightii, subspecies Wightii. I purely want those two. And then I was trying to throw through what is there available in Hoya Passion website, because come on, that's more than 800 different species on that website. I surely will find something. And then I was just looking into the picture and do some search on Instagram, and then I found all of these incredible Hoyas that I will love if I see those in person. So thank you very much, Aditya. Thank you very much for the amazing packaging, amazing communication, and also amazing Hoya with a great quality. I think it's 11 out of 10. It's out of my expectation, and is also way better than I thought because of this whole UPS delay situation. I thought it was going to be none of them could make it. That's my expectation, because most of the time when I'm placing order, I always have this preparation of, okay, if they make it through within, say, 10 days, that's a credit. And throughout the time, regardless how many times I have imported plants or I have purchased plant online, I always have this kind of anxiety when it comes to waiting for it to arrive. And I hope you enjoy this unboxing. Let me know in the comment box down below which one of these Hoya made up to your list that you would like to obtain in 2023. And which one do you have? If you have any of them and you would like to provide some care tips, please be generous enough to leave your comment down below, so then all of us could learn from each other. If you like this type of content and you would like me to keep buying Hoyas to show you different species that you barely see on a video setting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out next time. Until next time, I wish everyone is having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!